Bearded Weirdos 2019.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. It's been going good. It's been going good.
Yeah, it has, indeed.
Yeah, man, that show was wild.
Yeah, Lethal Weekend?
Yeah, Lethal Weekend, man, was wild.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I couldn't attend, you know why, but...
Yeah, it's too
Busy
bad,
Bone,
man.
that was...
Busy Bone, yeah, he put on a good show. He had a bunch of people up on stage, fucking just, hyping them up.
Yeah.
Shit was dope. Yeah, shit was dope. Everybody, honestly, everybody
put
on
clown dude, that motherfucker, we need to get
that
him
clown
on
put on the best fucking, put on the best show.
Hell yeah,
sure.
the human dartboard and shit.
It was the Carnival Apocalypse.
Carnival Apocalypse, what was his name?
He was Reverend Arlo Price.
Reverend Arlo Price.
Yeah, fucking badass motherfucker. Badass motherfucker, man. For sure.
Oh yeah, well shit.
It was a good time.
This album that we're working on now, we got, what, 20% of it done?
No, I would not even say. Maybe we got probably like 10%.
Yeah,
10%.
I mean,
probably.
We probably have like 4 or 5 songs that are like pretty much done.
I mean, the way I'd like to see it is our way of putting it together is maybe just writing so many songs within an amount of time, and then whatever is dope enough makes it on the album.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Pretty much the way I see it.
Like,
so right now, I think we got like 4 or 5 songs finished.
Well, with any great artist that puts together an album, they usually do 20, 30 songs and
end up only picking
16.
Yeah, right.
18.
14, 16, yeah.
But I would like to deliver to the fans 18 at least, and then 21 or 22 for the bonus.
So you want to have bonus. So
yeah.
So total like 22.
Like, even if we just do... Oh, no, we can't put the ciphers on there. We don't own the beats.
Yeah, we can't do ciphers.
But, shit. So, the Oddity is coming together well. For sure.
I actually also... Let me check.
Because, spoiler alert, we just finished mixing and mastering Diligence verse for a song on Jay's new album coming out soon. It's called Poltergeist.
Yeah.
And for people that didn't know, Poltergeist is German for knocking ghost. Facts.
Yeah. Let me see, because I got it written down actually. I write down every song. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what the fuck just happened? I got 5 songs finished so far for my Oddity CD. Hell yeah. Well, for my Oddity EP. It's just a little EP because it's produced by Gore Ocean.
Gore Ocean.
Yeah.
Dude, every single fucking beat you show me of this is just outrageous.
He's dropped a couple more that are fucking dope for sure.
Hell yeah. Shit, I really want to try to put some money together and try to holler at like Noise System or Bearded Skull.
Yeah, get a nice dope beat.
They're a dope ass boom bap track.
Yeah.
Shadowville's the dopest, but they're too expensive.
Yeah.
They're above our pay grade right now.
Yeah, definitely.
But speaking of our pay grade, I just started a new job. You just started a new job.
Yeah.
Shit's about to be stacking good.
Yeah.
Because, we just did, he just did Lethal Weekend. We just did a show in Flint. And then we might have to cancel this one coming up because it's just not lining up good with our schedules.
Yeah.
But then we also have another show in Detroit, which is with
Jay Coffee.
Yeah, Jay Coffee.
Yeah.
Brilliant guitar player.
He hit you up about that?
Yeah, he hit me up. He's like, you think Jay will be down? I was like, absolutely. You just have to get the okay from him, and Bearded Weirdos are on the slot. Yeah. Because you get my okay. So.
Right. That's pretty much what he said. He said, yeah, what's up? Got the show. That he said you'd be down, but I wanted to hit you up. I was like, dude, I'm down.
Yeah, and greatly appreciated too because we're doing this documentary, What Up Though, about Detroit, well, Michigan underground music in general, and it's going to be in Detroit, so we'll be able to get some shots of Detroit, some stock footage, maybe
actually, Killer King is on that.
Yes, and he wanted to get on the interview.
And Mad Butcher
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's from KDT.
Yeah, KDT. Yeah, he is. He was like the one at the very end that was really lyrical on Nacho Type. Yeah, he was a good one. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all dope.
Yeah,
but he was like the
best,
outstander.
He seemed like he was the best.
Yeah. No, every group has, like, Crazy Bone is the best, in my opinion, of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
They're all good.
Yeah.
They're all dope, but Bone Thugs and Harmony is that motherfucking, or Crazy Bone's the truth.
Yeah.
You know, I actually just heard a song of his on GTA. I was playing Grand Theft Auto, and I forgot to shut my audio off when I prologued. And a Crazy Bone song came on, and it was ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I was digging the mixing and mastering, because it sounded like he recorded the same thing exactly twice and placed one in the left, one in the right. No center.
Alright.
It sounded kind of weird at first, but after you start listening to the way the beat was phasing out...
That was dope.
Yeah, I was like, bro, legit.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
But you got to go fucking share the stage of Busy Bone this year.
Yeah, man, that shit was fucking crazy. Lethal Weekend 3. A lot of people. Ari the Rugged Man.
Shaggy Two Dope.
Shaggy Two Dope, Busy Bone, and then Riff Raff.
Yeah, Riff Raff.
They're on a fucking wild ass.
You know, I still to this day haven't heard anything like super popular or impressive, at least.
Yeah, no, he has a lot of popular stuff, just not very
impressive.
He's got his own style. Yeah, he's got his own thing.
He has a fan base, which is good because you know that I wouldn't listen to it, but I'm glad somebody else does.
Yeah. I mean, he packed that boy out, though.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, respect to the artist, you know what I'm saying? He's dope, just like Post Malone, you know? I don't really like a lot of that singy, auto-tuning shit, but he does it right, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, the beats always match exactly what he's saying.
Right.
And I fuck with that.
Yeah. And not even that, there was a lot of,
Or you smell like butt crack, though.
Oh, really? Post Malone?
Yeah, that's like the big rumor, that he smells like butt cheese.
Man.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He looks like he stinks, though.
But, he kind of reminds me of, like, Diesel now. I feel like Diesel's going for a little Post Malone vibe.
Well, Diesel's always been, like, a little singy.
Yeah.
He's always tried to push his threshold. You know,
but I fuck with Diesel.
He, just like me, knows he can't sing.
Another someone that I want to get on.
You know, like, you can't sing. I can't sing. Diesel can't sing. And we all know this.
Yeah. My voice is too low.
But you always gotta, you know, experiment and try. Speaking of,
what I was gonna say real quick is that there were a lot of openers that were there at Lethal Weekend that were really fucking dope. Like Johnny Bombs.
Johnny
Bombs was
Johnny Bombs sounds like
he honestly was kind of like a more lyrical fucking what were we just talking about?
Who?
Not Diesel, but the other guy, the mainstream one.
Oh, Jelly Roll?
No, we were just talking about him. Literally just Post Malone. He kind of sounded like a more lyrical Post Malone. And Johnny Bombs, he was fucking dope. I fucked with him. I actually got a friend on Facebook if I didn't. There are a lot of dope people.
I heard you bumped into Cam Killer too.
Killer Cam was there too, yeah. He's another dope dude.
Yeah,
he put on a bomb-ass show. They actually, the people that were there watching for his, I think it was the third performance, they asked for an encore.
Huh.
Because he was doing like 2 songs or something.
Yeah.
And they were like, come on, one more. And the DJ was like, fuck it, run it. So he did another encore. And even after that one, they still wanted a 4th, but the DJ said no. But still.
Hey, okay.
They wanted more Killer Cam. He was killing that shit.
That's what's really
He was killing that
shit.
He
lived up to his name. That's good.
Yeah, he was doing that shit for sure.
Like to let motherfuckers know that I got no line.
Right.
I'm dirty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll hit you where it hurts.
Right. Straight up.
But yeah, so
a lot of dope artists there.
Yeah, we've been slowly but surely putting together all kinds of different ways of our writing process.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a long development, man. But from our first tracks that we featured on together to Rhyme and Reason to Bearded Weirdos, that's like Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard.
Yeah.
You know, the next step is Mewtwo. I don't know how that happened, but it did.
Well, I feel like, honestly, I feel like we need to, because I feel like when we were writing Rhyme and Reason, we were all both chilling at my crib. In the studio, in the zone, just writing.
But we can see, I get that same effect in the living room.
That's pretty much like what we need to do.
Like if we were chilling just in the living room, bumping the beat and fucking around. In the studio, sometimes it's just a little hot.
No, I feel it. Yeah, no. Either way, was what I'm saying is we need to just when we're writing for that, the writing process. For some songs at least, we need to be together.
Yeah, for sure.
So we can.
We've done a lot of
collab, talk about it more.
Yeah, we've done a lot of dope shit long distance. Yeah, but every time we've came together, like, do what you want.
Most of the whole everything around.
I think everything on there, besides one song where I wrote my verse, but I came to your crib to record.
Yeah, we were together.
Yep.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, and pretty soon we should probably put together a behind the scenes of Bearded Weirdos documentary. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah, so we need to try to get somebody on this podcast for the next time.
Yeah, we need to get a motherfucking guest for sure.
But we preparing for shows have learned a lot too.
Yeah.
Because usually the way I like to do it, you know what I'm saying, is wait for my nigga Jay. In the meantime, while he pulling up, I listen to some like heavy metal, EDM. You know what I'm saying?
So she's talking about like literally the day of.
Yeah, right day before, of, getting the juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? Then when you whip up, we get to smoking.
Honestly,
practice the set a couple of times.
And we get to smoking, and honestly, I think I've realized something is that smoking, unless I'm just chilling, like when my people are just like not really doing much, no matter where I'm at, it gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like I went like on the way, like to like a show at Lethal Weekend. I was walking down the street to the venue, and I was smoking. And once I got outside, and like out front the venue.
In front of the venue.
Yeah, and so I started smoking, and just anxiety just started kicking in. I'm thinking to myself, I gotta go in and talk to these guys, make sure they give me my, gotta figure out who's the DJ, give them my set and whatnot. I mean, I ain't worried about shit, but I don't know,
you should probably chalk it up that you didn't have your partner with you, because it's a different thing. Because I'm Dirty B on my own.
That shit might be gone, but no,
I'm Dirty B on my own. But once you get around and I get that Bearded Weirdos fucking mentality going. Yeah. Pretty much my confidence takes like another 50% boost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is the weed. I don't know. I used to have panic attacks back in the day, but one time...
I want to say it is. I want to say it is. Because it happens a lot, even if you're at the show too. Like, it don't matter. I don't know. It does happen a lot.
I don't know. If I was by myself at a show, I would feel uncomfortable.
I don't
like, if I had nobody with me, like, I just showed up to a show by myself.
I knew some people, though.
I know, but I'm
chilling.
just saying.
I was straight chilling. It was nothing, man.
I don't know. If I did, like, I need
anxiety,
somebody from the entourage with me.
After I'd be chilling after a while, it kind of goes away, but...
Well, yeah, because, like
maybe
I said...
I just get too high at that one point after I'd be facing the joint to the dome,
Well, see, the point I was trying to make a minute ago, when you're talking about just now, you said, you came in, started talking to people, the anxiety went away. Well, back in the day, I smoked some, like, really strong shit that my Uncle Drew had a panic attack, talked my aunt into driving me to the hospital, get to the emergency room, and found out there's a 3-hour wait, and my panic attack went right away. So I realized at that moment that it's all in your fucking head.
Yeah.
So when you're getting that anxiety, you're like, oh, it's because...
But sometimes it'll like transfer from your head to your body to where your body will think it's real.
Yeah, because you're
to where you can't just think, oh, it's all in my head, just ignore it. You really have to do something about it because your body's like really freaking out.
Yeah, really freaking out.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I overdosed on edibles at your house.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. I woke up and you were just gone. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Where'd this dude go?
Speaking of, while in between the last time I seen you, I picked up 2,000 milligram RSO, I think it was 100 doses in a syringe. And they say to like put it on a cracker or something. I just squirted that shit on my fucking tongue.
Oh man.
And it works though.
A lot though.
A lot. Like a whole lot on my tongue. Like they recommend like a dollop, like squeeze a little bit on it, put it on something.
Yeah.
I squirted like a worm on my tongue. Yeah, and it tasted like shit. took all the moisture out of my face, and then I went to sleep at the end of the night, woke up in the morning still fucking high. At 7-Eleven, looking at my manager like, I'm not high.
Oh, no. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's
And
crazy.
that was
That's
fun.
crazy.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Like
Sure.
the weed game is definitely taking a big turn towards like a technological advance almost. You know,
Yeah.
everybody's got the pens and the
Yeah.
oils and the things.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's
Yeah. Like people are gonna look back at weed like, what the fuck was that shit? You know,
Yeah.
like flour.
right.
Like
They're gonna have like some kind of like you know how when people go to sleep or whatever, they gotta have that little thing over their mouth
Yeah.
or whatever. It's gonna be like that, but just like pumping weed smoke in your mouth.
Hey, I would
straight
get
in your
that.
lungs.
Shit, you
While
better
you
just
sleep,
invent
just-
some shit. You better copyright that shit before someone steals it.
Just wake up, faded as hell.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so any new artists you've been fucking with?
Yeah, like I said, a lot of new artists from the show I want to look up.
No, I mean like that are like you skimmed across YouTube and found, like, or are in the radio.
Honestly, not really too much. I've been busy.
I mean, obviously J. Cole, Joyner Lucas. That's
I feel
a
like
given.
they're not really new. I feel like
Fairly
they've been
new.
around for,
Anything
no,
from
maybe for you.
2010 to now in the last decade.
Nah, they've been around for a minute. But I mean, no, I definitely been bumping a lot more of Joyner Lucas. I kind of been back on track with fucking Kevin Gates.
Kevin
I
Gates?
fuck with Kevin Gates, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Tony
got an
put me on
interesting
him.
style.
Yeah, he does, and I really like him because he'll come with some bars, and you're like, oh, all right. But then he'll do some singing shit, but it's like, I don't know, it's a different kind of singing, and I would fuck with it.
Well, I don't know
fuck
about
with Kevin
rap.
Gates.
But I had a friend from Xbox recommend this page on YouTube called Dub Rebellion, and all the people on there that that make their EDM music and shit, they have the weirdest names on the planet. So I couldn't remember them and tell you. I know one of them's Chimera, and they got some ridiculous shit. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to write to that if I wanted to write to an EDM beat like that.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to ruin that bitch.
No.
Sometimes that's
that's
the
why-
great thing about EDM is it doesn't need words.
But see, to me, what I would do with an EDM is you wouldn't want to treat it like a normal beat, like rap over the whole thing.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
You want to maybe say,
Little John
maybe
that
have
bitch.
the intro and the, say,
Intro.
I don't know, would you have the
drop.
hook? Yeah, say maybe like an intro drop, no rapping, just intro drop,
Maybe
and then maybe
a
like
bridge.
8 bars, like maybe like a verse, or no, probably the hook.
Yeah.
Or no, probably like I would say an intro, a drop, and then a bridge, no rapping,
And then
and
verse.
then maybe a verse of maybe 8 bars of spitting,
Yeah.
and then a hook, but the hook goes crazy and there's no rapping at all in the hook. It's just the beat is like at its peak, just going nuts for 8 bars, and then maybe like another drop and a different like kind of hook to where maybe you could rap something, but maybe not too much.
Yeah.
And then it'll go into another like build up or something, and then you drop maybe another 8 bars. Like I wouldn't do no full 16s.
No, hell no.
Or like drop a lot. Like I wouldn't spit too much.
No, you got a little Johnny.
You want the beat to do like have just as much. I feel like to where like if on a normal rap beat it'll be a 4 bar or maybe 8 bar intro of just no rapping, and then from there on you're just straight rapping, whether it's verse or hook. You're still just rapping. Yeah. It'll go from the verse to hook to verse to second verse, and then hook, second hook, and then third verse, and then third hook of you just, whether you're rapping different stuff, obviously,
Yeah.
but it's still just constantly rapping. You don't want it to be like that. You want the beat to be able to speak too. For that, definitely.
Yeah.
Because it's that kind
See,
of
that's
beat.
like with heavy metal. Like certain bands, they sound, I don't know, generic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, elevator music of rock. Like My Chemical Romance and shit like that, where everybody tries to sound like Green Day almost.
Yeah.
Like that era, I'm glad that that's gone, because there's so many great bands out there that like come together hard. Like Slipknot, I just heard one of their newest songs, and I don't necessarily fuck with the hook, but the verses and the instrumental itself, the band killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In This Moment is dropping something in the next couple of months. They're dropping an album called Mother.
All right.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, it's supposed to come with a documentary.
Hell yeah.
And I'd like to see some behind the scenes of Mariah Brink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the lead singer's name.
Yeah. She bad female. Now that you got that vintage tech CD.
Yeah.
You fell back into a little bit more of that old school tech.
Yeah.
I
mean, this shit's dope. But it's not one of the. It's not like Ever Ready or.
Well, that was because Ever Ready was when he basically got everything like established with his producers and engineers.
No, but I mean, even Angelic, I fucking bumped that shit.
Yeah, Angelic.
I really fucking like Angelic.
Yeah, but QD3 tried to, or not QD3, but Don Juan tried to fuck him.
Screwed him over, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's like
because Tech's he's too good. People saw that and tried to stop it.
And it didn't work.
No, hell no.
Tech Nine rolled him over.
Dude, yeah, dude. Tech Nine's a shit.
Shout out to Tech, because that man, him and Travis, or Travis O'Gwen, right?
Travis O'Gwen.
Yeah.
Yep.
They had a dream and made it happen.
Yeah, straight up.
Scratch.
I feel like at that point Travis was already rich doing his thing.
Yeah.
Furniture business.
Yeah, but he invested in the right thing.
Man. Oh yeah. He definitely. I feel like for him to just like kind of just pick that. Be like, yo, like out of everybody.
I was doing this yesterday. I'm doing this today.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he was still doing that.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
because I've seen a couple of interviews where he was saying that he was sending or like people would hit him up like, yo, we got this show, we want some, or we want to get Tech on it or whatever, and they were like, is that? He was like, yeah, all right, send us some stuff, and he's like, all right, here it is, and then they were like, oh, well, he's got spiked red hair and face paint. That's the guy you're talking about, and he was like, yeah. And then I think he was saying that they're like, yeah, never mind. So
yeah, that's usually how it is.
So like to just like kind of pick that and be like, yo, I know what to do with this. Let's do this instead of what they were doing.
Yeah.
And boom, like
marketed it.
He obviously knew exactly what the fuck to do.
Mm-hmm. And all that shit. Sometimes it comes from a small spark of a thought.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes years of plotting, scheming, and maneuvering.
Yeah. Well, it's been.
I say plotting, scheming, and maneuvering
2000.
is like the industry's way of doing it.
It's been 20 years. Or
like
it's been 19.
Like if the industry could bend you over, it will.
Yeah.
When you build your own shit and you fuck with like people that are hungry still, like it sounds like that. It sounds like you hungry.
Right.
You can feel that shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, a lot of people nowadays, they take it for granted. You know, they don't remember the big puns and the big L's and the immortal techniques and the Fort Miners, Tech Nine, Eminem.
Honestly, a lot of people that were at that show, they were like a decent amount of rappers, because there was a lot of openers. But like a decent amount of them did kind of like have a big pun, like boom pat type beat.
Yeah,
feel
hip-hop.
to it, hip hop. Yeah, definitely hip hop, and like, yeah, there were a lot of dope people.
You know, it's rare in the industry, but it's abundant in the underground.
Yeah.
And I think the industry would learn from the underground. Like, alright, yeah, you're marketable because you can whine and put auto-tune on it, and you read the lyrics to it, and it's a bunch of fucking gibberish and nonsense.
Right.
Makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
But if you could hit me with some shit that I gotta scratch my head on, or like at least anticipate the next bar.
Right.
You know, like Ludacris. He wasn't terribly fucking gifted at rhyming. He was good.
But he would come with them short
He'd hit you hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when his compound syllable game was on point, he just didn't hit you with a whole bunch of rhymes. but everything he used was precise. 50 Cent. 50 Cent.
It was more of
doesn't
what
even
he was
really
saying,
have
not
like
how
hard
he was saying.
punchlines really, or really witty fucking
He was catchy.
rhyme schemes.
He had
But no,
some
what he
fucking-
had was just overall power on the beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he just sounded right on everything he was on. And plus, he was from the old school where you make sure that the hook is catchy and the verses are dope.
Right.
That was like his formula.
Yeah.
Because what was his first? Get Rich or Die Trying. That entire fucking album was masterful. His next album was alright, but it's more commercial.
Right.
And then I don't know what happened after that. I stopped paying attention.
Yeah.
I started following Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, The Game, Young Buck, like he ain't super gifted with rhymes, but he's a bad motherfucker on the track.
Yeah.
Lloyd
Yeah,
Banks, on the
bars
other
for sure.
hand,
Lloyd
he
Banks,
a rhyming
yeah.
ass motherfucker. Like, I mean, dude, there's not too many people out there that you could say is like, excuse me, Royce the 5'9", King Gordy, Tech 9, Eminem, fucking Astray, if anybody's familiar with that.
Yeah, no, I fuck with Astray.
Yeah, no, Astray's sick. I fuck with him. He's got a really marketable singing voice, but his raps are dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, he be on some shit.
Right. No,
Fuck with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Real recognize real. When you see another fucking artist that's dope, they deserve the props. They deserve the props. Like all these artists you've seen opening up that had that big pun style. Like goddamn, why ain't they on fucking the page hitting us up? You know what I'm saying? Because we should be doing some shit.
Yeah.
Because that's been the plan from the very beginning, was to get our foot in the fucking door and then just yank the fucking door off the hinges for everybody.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Because what I would like to do if we ever made Fat
Extra
Stacks.
Overdose, he was at that show
Yeah,
too.
I know Extra Overdose. He
He
rapped
was
on one of
dope.
my beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rapped on a song by HB Grizzly.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up. He was fucking dope. Definitely gotta get him on the track.
Oh, that nigga Pulse.
Hell yeah.
He was just hitting me up. He just hit me up just now.
Yeah. That's what's up.
He's not going to be happy that he's got to attend that show solo.
Oh, yeah.
But, fuck, man, what can I do?
Yeah.
Maybe I could talk him into coming all the way out here to get me.
Yeah, you can represent.
Yeah, I'll represent. But I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to make a couple calls to see what I can make happen.
Yeah. Because that ain't too far.
It's
oh, wait.
3 hours from him, 2 hours from me. It's an hour from him to me. So maybe it's 3 anyway. So you might as well
Back at the bars, tennis come on. After the bar, we go back to the car. Battle the bars, we match up a force. You rapping along, could damage your I got your back to the wall. Put your ass on the ground right after I'm rapping the song. Coming savage raw when you're lacking the balls. Got the stash in my lungs and the grass hitting hard. Take a track, then I cough, then I pass it along to the homie that be riffing the smash like y'all. Put your back to the wall, take a crack at your sauce, then I'm back in the flash in the back of the hall. Then I'm grabbing a chop with both hands, gripping your neck, and I'm